Hello, everyone. Raymond Mhor, Kilter Prepper. How's everybody doing this morning? It is Friday. Yeah, Friday. So, and you're watching Coffee with Ray. Yum, 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 yum. So, today's topic is victory equals hard stuff. I didn't really spell stuff, but you know what I mean. You got to do the hard stuff. So it's interesting. For those you may know, may not know, I was in the hospital probably about 7 days, something I can't remember. I need to count it up to make sure. But anyways, I was in the hospital for a long time, and today I came. Yesterday actually was it yesterday, day before? Gosh, time is just slipping by. But I got up this morning and actually did my core four. And it's really, really interesting. After not doing it and sitting around in a stinking hospital bed all this time and everything, I was just not motivated to do my core four. I have to admit it, folks. But the thing that kept pushing me and making me want to succeed is doing the hard stuff. If you do the hard stuff, you will always succeed, because so many people out there, just being quite frank, are lazy, and they won't do the hard stuff. They won't, do what matters and what it means to succeed and everything. Hey, Holly, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. But a lot of people just aren't willing to do the hard stuff. So many people want to clock out at 5 p.m. Hit that time card and clock out and everything, where people who succeed are the ones who work at getting the job done. Just because it's time at 5 o'clock doesn't mean you clock out. You work to get the job done. And, that's pushing through the hard stuff. When you push through the hard stuff, you become successful. And this is why I'm talking about preparing for civil war, or preparing whatever SHTF situation you want to prepare for and everything. By preparing your mind, preparing your body, you're going to be ready to handle the situations where, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people aren't going to be able to handle it. I mean, again, just look at what happened during COVID and the lockdowns and everything. I saw a lot of preppers basically fold like a cheap lawn chair, crawling off to the corner and sucking their thumb in the fetal position. So it's people are more inclined to take the easy way, or take the path of least resistance. And when you do that, you basically live a life of compromise. Not only are you compromising yourself, you're compromising your family. So, hey, Joan, hey, Holly. I already said hi. We got Facebook user from Scotland. So, hey, Facebook user from Scotland, do me a favor, put your name so I can see who you are. Let's see, Michael Evenberg from Hollywood, North California in Southern Maryland. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I always remember your stuff because Maryland, North Carolina and Hollywood. So, hey, Karen, how you doing? But anyways, you want to do the hard stuff if you're going to succeed. And again, we don't know when an SHTF situation is going to take place. A lot of us see, it coming down the pipe. I have to admit, I see a bunch of junk coming down the pipe too. I'm really concerned about the border situations going on right now. I'm really concerned about the elections and everything. I think that it's going to get pretty crazy. And so this year is quite tumultuous in the events that's going on. And so I really see, some sort of something brewing, and I don't think it's going to be too pretty. And then when you put also, put in line with, the inflation and high price of food and gas and energy and this, that, and the other, people are getting pretty pushed to the point where, they don't want to play anymore. But it's, again, what we need to do is we need to really start focusing on doing the hard stuff when we don't want to do that. Like I said, I did not want to get up this morning and do my core 4 exercises and stuff. Now, I did do my devotion, my prayer Habez devotion. I did do some journaling and everything. I did some reading, but you know what? I did not want to go out and do my exercises. But you know what? I pushed through it and said, you know what, do the hard stuff. If I'm going to win, I'm going to win for me, myself, and my family. Then you do the hard stuff. And so went outside, did my cutting. I'm doing sword cuts. I'm practicing my sword again. And so went out and did 150 sword cuts. And so I'm slowly raising that number and things, and then did my push-ups, my twists, my my arm workouts and everything. So what I'm focusing right now is I'm focusing on upper body. But the thing is I did it because the bitch voice was really talking to me and say, man, you don't want to go out today. You're still in recovery. So, hang out and recover some more. And it's like, no, man, get myself up, get myself moving, get off the stinking couch and start doing it. And again, it is those sort of people who are willing to say no to the bitch voice and doing it that are going to be successful and who are going to win. And so, if you want to win during whatever your SHTF situation is, then do the hard stuff, do the stuff that you don't want to do. So many people, again, take the easy route. And so, what I do is I have my Core 4 notebook where I keep all my tasks and everything like that. And I put down hard stuff. And what I do is I really work hard at doing the hard stuff first so that the rest of the day is somewhat cruise. So, it is difficult and everything, but I know that I'm going to win for me, myself, and my family because you know what? I'm doing the hard stuff. And so I really encourage you guys to do that. And again, it's mental fortitude. These are things that get us through, whatever this SHTF situation is. I'm saying prepping for a civil war, but no matter what the SHTF situation is, we've got to have strong mental fortitude. We've got to have a strong body. And if we don't have those two things, then we have so many odds against us. Whereas, a lot of people think, oh, I've got all the beans, bullets, bandies, Bibles that I need. Well, if you don't have that mental fortitude and physical fitness, then all the beans, bullets, bandies, and Bibles aren't going to really amount to much because you're not going to get very far because you haven't trained this and you haven't trained that. So, work hard at doing the hard stuff. That's my challenge is, victory comes from doing the hard stuff. And so do that, work hard at doing that and continue to push forward so that you will win for yourself and your family. So who do we got here? We've got again Holly, Michael, Karen, life and times from a Texas mom. People need to take control of their health. They need let's see, people need to take care of their health. Had to take my daughter to the hospital, went to 3 places. She will have to have gallbladder removed. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I mean, I totally agree with that one. Is, that's one of the reasons why I went in. Well, I wasn't really planning on going in, but one of the things I am doing is taking care of my health because I don't know when an SHTF situation is taking place. And so, I had a really sore back and come to find out I had a kidney stone and everything. But because of that, going in, I found out that I had AFib. And the AFib is not cardio related, is actually, thyroid related. And because I have a hyperthyroid that is producing tons of thyroid hormone and whatever it is that produces, it's really mucking with my body. But if I didn't go in and take care of that back issue, I would have never known about the hyperthyroid. I would have never known that I had AFib and all this other stuff. But, thank goodness that I did that and I was able to take care of these things now versus waiting till later. And if by waiting until later, if an SHTF situation would have happened, would I have been able to take care of that? And so I really highly recommend you to, get that stuff going. If you do feel like you need to get some, you know, uh, you know, health issues taking place or something, then take care of those things so that you don't have to worry about it during an SHTF, situation. Heather says, husband is down 25 pounds with our 19.5 fast. Wish it worked that easily for me. Holly Irvins, it's not that bad at 38 degrees, but changed with the storms last year. So good stuff there, Heather. But by doing these hard things first and kicking them out, and you will become successful. So again, like I said this morning, I did not want to do my workouts. I was, like I said, the bitch voice was really talking to me, but I said, no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to push through it and get it done. And I'm glad I did. I feel a lot better for it. And, whereas the bitch voice was saying, oh, you're still in recovery. You need to still relax. You need to still, no, bull crap. Push forward, get out of bed, get moving, and start making things happen. So, but got a lot of people here, so it's good to see you. Life and Times, Texas mom, Holly, Heather, Holly, Joan, Chantel. Let's see what else here. But yeah, work hard at doing the hard stuff, folks, so that you can win for you, yourself, and your family. And stop procrastinating. Stop taking the easy road. Stop taking the path of least resistance, and make stuff happen. By doing these hard stuff, you will win for your family and for yourself. So that's everything, folks. Let's see, Sean. I heard something say that it will be the little hidden things that take you out if you don't prepare. Totally agree with you, Sean. And it is these little things. And the thing is the little things trip you up because you're not mentally prepared for the little things, or you're not physically prepared for these little things. Yeah, it's these little things that will mess up your day and everything. But if you are strong mentally, you are strong physically. And I look at like what happened with me in the hospital. A lot of people were freaking out, calling me and messaging me and think, oh no, AFib, it's cardio issue, blah blah blah. And so many people were very deeply concerned and scared and everything. But I have to admit, because I've been mentally prepared, and I've been mentally prepared for hard stuff, and then also physically prepared, but also spiritually prepared. I have my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And so because I was mentally prepared, physically prepared, and spiritually prepared, I did not fear. I had like, okay, let's just get this stuff done so I can get out of here and things. Even though a lot of people were really concerned that the procedure was scary, where they shock your heart, basically they stop it and start it again. And so that's kind of a scary situation and things. But because I was prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually, I had no fear. I was able to charge on. I was able to push through this, and doggone it, let's just get this shot cart thing going so I can go home. So, and that's where I am now. So good, glad to be back home and everything. Again, I challenge you guys to do the hard stuff, because you will become successful for it. So I'm Raymond Mhor. Something here. I am going to be speaking here in March 15th through 17th. So if you guys are in Kentucky area, it's Kentucky County Sportsplex in Hindman, Kentucky. Make sure that if you're in this area, within 100 miles or something like that, come on out and see me. Be glad to see you guys and everything. But I'm going to be speaking here at this event, and there's going to be a lot of great folks, speaking at this. I know my friend DJ Cooper is going to be there. EJ Snyder from Naked and Afraid. Oh gosh, what is his name? There's other folks going to be there, popping, names popping out of my head and everything. But I know EJ and DJ is going to be there, so I'm excited about doing that. I'm going to be giving some classes on dehydrating, and it's not going to be your normal typical dehydrating. Here's how to make beef jerky. And so some of you have attended some of my classes in the past, that I'm a very animated, in your face teacher. And so we're going to have a lot of fun. So come on out, join me there at the Homestead and Preparedness Expo, Bushcraft Homestead and Preparedness Expo, coming up here. And that's going to be March 15th. Here, let me make this bigger. March 15th through 17th, 2024 in Hindman, Kentucky. So make sure you be there, be square, and let's all hang out. So that's everything, folks. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, ring that little bell so you get notified whenever I do go live and post a new video. And in fact, talk about posting new videos. I am going to start maybe doing some sword videos, but I can't do those live. I have to do those pre-recorded. So start looking for some of those, because I want to start sharing sword work with you guys and talk about swords and maybe other weapons and things like that. But I have to pre-record those. But that's it, folks. Raymond Mhor, Kilt the Prepper. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. You're watching Coffee with Ray. Kilt on.